you can see, today I have something here with me. I have accompaniment because the topic that I want to talk about is something I feel it's so close to my heart, and I want people out there to give me your opinions about this, because in this topic I will be giving you things that I believe should be there, and I know you will also share your views upon this topic. I feel like we as young people, we are neglecting this particular topic and neglecting this particular issue because we want to put the cart before the horse.
I am the one your son don't need.
What do I mean by that? The topic is, what should you talk about with the person you intended to date? Or what are the topics that you should talk with that person you want to date? Ukienda date mnaongeleleanga nini? Do you just go there and just hang out and there's nothing much you're talking about?
Stop it.
When you want to know someone, what are the kind of things that you want to know about this person? Because I think I was doing it wrong before, and I've been getting it right. And it has taken me time to understand that it's not just the physical appearance that just makes you feel like you wanna jump up, you have those butterflies, but you get to a point, you learn about that person, you find a point of balance. So I will explain to you the things that I hold dear, that with the person that I'm dating, I will discuss them with, and I will do it whether he wants it or he doesn't want. Because this is what most of us don't want to talk about. We want to first have the physical attraction and all that. Then the other things, we'll talk about them later. When it is too late, we have had feelings for this person. So the first point, for me, I believe it's not negotiable. It's the faith. Like, I need this person to be God-fearing, and not just God-fearing. This person should have a great and an intimate connection with God. Meaning that this person has a higher power than himself. This person understands himself better when he gets to connect with God. Because there's this verse that says that we should not be unequally yoked. And most of us, we are just not careful on that. We are just out here looking for people who are wanatufurahisha, people who gives us those butterflies when you see somebody, those people who make our heads just turn. And it's okay. I don't mean that the physical attraction shouldn't be there, but your faith and the faith of that person should be in connection. You should share the same kind of faith. Like, tuna understand God from the same ground. That is a non-negotiable for me. And it should be when you're dating somebody.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
So the next point, I've written them here. I have my phone with me. Let me just read it. It's about character. I don't know, most of us ladies, tunakuanga, at this point we are attracted to bad boys, kitu kama hiyo. And then, when this person now continues to show you the true colors, you're like, I did not sign up for this, by the way. I did not sign up for this. Because hatutaki kujua wase for who they really are. We just want to find people who, vile tu nimesema, watu wenye wanatufurahisha, like wanafanya, yani you're not even scared to present them to your friends, say this is my guy, this is my girlfriend and all that. Like, character for me stands out. And I know for most people who want to have a serious relationship, character should stand out for you. Like, character, hiyo ndio inasema, what kind of a person is this? Who is he when he's out there with people? Who is he when we are together? How does he relate with people and all that? So for me, number two, the second thing we are going to be like examining and doing all that is character. Number one is faith. Number two is character. Number three, so the person that I want to be dating is about the assignment. I believe relationships are not just You're not just dating somebody for fun. Me believe that. Because if you're taking somebody's feelings for a ride, you'll get to a point where you get the highs and the lows and you'll be like, no, I can't continue with this. But if you're doing a relationship because you see a future in this person, you should get to a point you're talking about your assignments and your purposes. Isikue, we are crashing and we're not understanding each other. Like, this is what I want to do. This is what you want to do, but you don't want to come to a place where we are understanding each other. Yani tusikue like, most of us, we don't even care what that person loves. We just put ourselves out there tunamwambia, this is what I want. We don't want to think about what the other person needs. Ama what their assignment is or their purpose or what they just want to do. Like, can you support me if I tell you I want to do travels and tours? Like, that is the kind of life that I want to do. Will you support me if I tell you I'm pursuing God and I want to go into the ministry and all that? Will you support me if I tell you anything? Like, our assignments. Because I believe, for me, marriage or relationships that will lead to marriage are eternal. Like, the person you choose to marry you or you choose to date, they can determine like your afterlife or your life. Because sasa kama una date msee mwenye you're not in line in assignment, mtakuwa mna crash heads at some point. The fourth thing I mean, most of us, we are not keen on this issue. And when it comes in relationships, or even I find it even in marriage, you find people are crashing, people are breaking up, people are just leaving each other. But if you had talked about it when you're dating, I think it would be easier. It's about the health issue. I believe not every one of us, like you, si kila mtu ati yako 100% health wise. Unaweza kuwa in your family mulikuwa na maybe something like diabetes, like you don't want to talk about it. Maybe tunaendaga dates, we just tunapeana two stories zile za juju. We don't want to go deeper. But if you are with somebody you want to spend a life with, I believe health issues are key. You need to talk about that. I'm talking about this because out here we have people who I don't want to say it in a bad way, but people who are positive, HIV positive, and these people out here, they have this insecurity when they are dating. And because most of us out here, we have a way we think about them, like, I can't date this kind of a person who has this kind of a status. But I believe if you get to sit down with this person and understand where they are coming from, utakuna understand this person from whatever health issue they are having. Like, they can be able to open up to you, and they believe, if I tell you whatever health issue I have, I know you're going to keep my secret. Like, tusikwe tunashatwa seju, they have a certain condition, even the terminal illnesses. Like, these people also, they need people who are there for them. And I've seen people who have stood with people who have these conditions, they have held each other. But it all started because they opened up. They said, baby, I've been going through this, my family has this issue. Also, you find kuna wase wanakuanga na conditions in their family, ama inakuwa iko hereditary. They are not talking about that. When you're married, it's when unakuja they will have this issue. And then unapata watu wameanza kuwa na issues kwa family. So even health issues, talk about them, and talk about them in a deep way. Like, know it. Usiko na date msee tu na ujui condition yake ama health wise. Another thing is about family and all that. In this time and age, I believe most of us, we have this notion that, from time immemorial, people have been believing that you cannot date people from a certain tribe. And that has been there. But if you don't talk about it, if you don't tell your partner, by the way, mostly I will use these two communities, and not in a bad way, the Kikuyus and the Luos. Like, we have issues. I don't know which issues we usually have, but we have issues. But so if you're dating a person, somebody from a community where you know you have crushes, like, you can't explain what the crushes are about. You should talk about this issue when you see this person, you want to date this person in leading into marriage. Talk about family. Will your family accept me into your family? Will we have a connection or all that? Like, talk about these issues. Like, tusikuwa tuna date just blindly, tunasema ati I just want to see where this will go. Oh my god, it won't go nowhere. It will just get to a point it will be a dead end. Like, you won't know where to go from that issue. Unapata most people, you just hide from it, the fact that you truly know that you're fighting this issue with family. You have this issue. If you take this person to your home, there will be issues, and you don't want to talk about that. So now got to the point when you're taking that lady or that man to your family, anakataliwa. That's when you start being like, this issue is serious. So just talk about it. When you go on dates, don't just go out there, hang out and have fun. Catching, you have that set time to talk about deep things. The other thing that I hold dear to me, and I believe and I hope you also hold it dear to me, to yourselves, because in this YouTube channel, I always talk about sexual purity.
Oh my God! Wow!
This is something, actually should even be the first things. After faith, it should be about this. Sexual purity. Most of us out here, we are not talking about it. We just out here, we hang out with people, we are not saying what you want in your heart, ama what you want. But I believe this is something that is very much sensitive. Yani, isikuwa una date msee, and after some time, ndo mnaanza kucrush. This person, they want to be intimate and you don't want. And you've invested your feelings and all that. Na hamjawahi ongelelea sexual purity. So me, I believe sexual purity should also be an issue and a topic that you should sit down and talk about it. Like, is this person subscribing to what you want? If I've said I want to be pure till marriage, do they want that? Or will they be pursuing me to the point I feel I'm under pressure? Because I know most of us, we have been there, and we just end up just being like, okay, this is what you want, I'll just give it to you. But have your principles. I'm not saying if you want to have sex before marriage, like, at you're a bad person, but that is just what you subscribe to, that is what you just believe in. So I'm not judging you, but if you have a partner, just sit down, talk about sexual purity and just discuss it. Like, msikuwe tu mnaleta issues out of nothing. I believe we should stop putting the cart before the horse. Like, tunaanza kukua intimate, ndo tunaanza kukaa chini kuongelelea hizi vitu. We will never solve nothing. Like, if when we are just fighting and the first thing we do is to just be intimate, I believe we cannot solve some things when hatujaongelelea vitu in a deeper and deeper way. The other thing, and I find it so interesting, that most of us, everyone, either you're dating or you're not dating, we are struggling with this issue. It's about problem-solving mechanism. Hey, let me just sip some juice here, because I am guilty about this. So guys, problem-solving mechanisms. Yani, kuna point when you're dating somebody, you just don't know how they will react. I believe you should know your guy or your person, how they react when they have issues. Ama when you have issues. Kuna wale wase wenye, we just silent, tunakughost, tuko wale wase watu wa drama, and I know ladies, you can agree that kuna watu wa drama, kuna watu wenye they just have to have some time. Ama kuna mtu pia, when you have an issue and he finds or she finds that you're not understanding each other, they just be like, swipe left, something else, like wanazistacking to place that ile siku utamwambia something bad and it will all come up because you don't know how that person reacts to problems. Like, how do you solve problems? Either in your relationships, either in your workplaces. Like, how does that person anasolvingi aje issues ama anything. Like, understand how that person handles problems, difficulties, challenges, and I believe your dating will be better. That is all that I have, I believe. Okay, something else. This is also something that is so important. Finances. Pesa yangu ni yangu, yake ni yetu. That is what most of us believe. But I believe finances is a topic that is very sensitive, and maybe in future we shall discuss about it in a deeper and better way. But I believe if you're dating somebody whom you see a future with, it wouldn't be bad if you talk about your finances. Isikuwe kijana, yani anaenda mjengo anakupeleka Kempinski and he doesn't tell you what kind of a job he does. Wewe kazi yako ni kufurahishwa and all that. But if you talk about finances, how you're going to take care of your finances, like mkiamua ni kuenda out, how is the guy straining, like also ladies to figure to that point to understand ladies, the guys, msitukazie sana by the way. We should talk about finances. We should talk about it in a way that we understand each other. So that is all for today. I believe I've shared. Those are my things. Those are the things that for me I want in a relationship that I know will lead to marriage. That is everything. If you have anything that you want to add onto this today's topic, you should just write a comment and I will read it and I will like it. Just share everything. Share your thoughts with me because I can't know everything. Thank you guys for watching this video to the end. I thank you for Sai tumefika to 30 subscribers, I believe so. Like, let's go to 1,000 subscribers and we just monetize this channel, guys. Yes, and I'll be uploading content after content. I'll be finding topics that are enticing, so don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you're going to enjoy this YouTube channel. I believe you have learned something and you should share it and meditate upon it. Ukiboeka unasoma, unasikiza tu hii YouTube channel, and I know you're going to be good. All the best in your dating and all the best when you're talking about these issues with the person that you're dating. Thank you guys. My YouTube channel is Winnie Wendy. Don't forget, I always say subscribe. This is where we reveal, heal, and we deal with the issues. Bye guys.